Hey YouTube, how you going? Let me just pick up my microphone. Alright, so we're going to try and test out this approach to writing some code, and I'm hopeful that with the lessons learned, we might have a little bit of success. So what we've got is, we've got our auth backend that now sits as a sub module within this new project folder called Knowledge Bank. What we need to do is create this functionality, and if we look at where did I put it? If we look at this Zettelkasten app idea, we created a table with some user stories and the different API endpoints and functionality we need to create. So where we have some complexity though is obviously Claude isn't aware of this submodule approach, and we've got functionality in the submodule like our error handling, etc., that we want to leverage. So I'm going to try and prompt Claude to understand that, and let's see how it goes. So we are now going to create some new functionality. It is important for you to understand that your current project knowledge now consists of files that are now using a Git sub-module approach for a new project. The sub-module in the parent project of the sub-module is in a folder titled auth backend. This is important because we want to leverage the existing auth middleware, for example, for auth, etc., in the new parent project. This project is for a note-taking application loosely based on the Zettelkasten approach. So what we need to do first is go to this chat actually. Where's the model? Come on. Model. Yeah. What I need you to do first is create the following models. User source, no enum. Good question. 1, yes. All right. So while that generates, what we're going to do is we're going to pull this over here. We're going to come back to here, and we will create a new folder, and we will call this models. And in here, we will actually models. Create these models. All right. So why did you not do these as separate files? Oh my god. That's a wasted message. Okay, so Node.js source.js tag.js. Right. So copy, save. Let's just check. We've installed Mongoose. Yep. Where did I just put that code? Oh, wrong one. Right. So it's note, source, copy, save, tag, copy, save. All right, we've got our models. Now what we're going to do is, as much as we hate tests, I'm going to ask Claude to write unit jest tests for the model. Okay, great. If we look at that should be fine. Yeah, we don't need a connection to the database, so we don't need to use MongoDB memory server. To say, if you don't have any questions, please proceed straight away with the code. If you do have questions, please ask first. Okay, so now it's making the tests. So what we're going to do is new folder, model, tests, and we'll go note.test.js. Is it writing separate tests for each one? Yep. Okay, so source test.js and tag.test.js. All right, so note, copy, install. We don't have jest installed. For consistency, where's jest 29? Oh, that's the current version, so npm I install jest. I put that in the wrong spot again, didn't I? So note, save. Right, source, copy, save, tag, copy, Save. All right, save. Now let's go npm run test. Oh, we don't have test script. Six failed. Why is it going into? It's not what I want. It's going into all of the tests. So npm run models / model test / note.test.js. Let's do them individually. Sorry, just had to pause for a second. Okay, yeah. Obviously, when I ran npm test, it was going into our auth ones, but I just want to run them here. But then when I try and do that, it doesn't seem to work. So I think I need to create config and testing files. So let me just ask Claude to do that. Can you please create all the test setup files required to run these tests? Okay. So jest.config, copy. Save. So folder tests. Is it test? Tests, yep. And then we go setup. Copy this, save, and then in our scripts, just add a few more. So we got let's just do those. And then let's also make sure we've got all of the dependencies. So just do that. Come on. What's going on? Why is this not working? Just MongoDB. Why is all this stuff like getting stuck? Not sure exactly what's happening, but let's just try and fix this. Cool, and then let's just try and install these. This is memory server 1. Why is it getting stuck? Set up. So weird. Let's try and install these other ones. The hell? I moved this project because I was running out of space, but it's not related to that. What does this mean? Oh, okay, finally did it. So we still need to do that one. And then that one. We will get there. Okay, npm test models model tests user. Oh, sorry, node.test.js. We haven't exactly written any code to test our new approach, I mean, besides the models, but it's frustrating that we've just got some okay, so it's a just config issue. And the issue with that is they could be anywhere, but let's for now try and get this running. Okay. And we're going to run into the same bloody issues that we do, even though it's a fresh. This video is not going the way I expected. Okay, so we just need to update no test. So before. And tag latest. Okay, let's just do this, try and run that, and then once we've got the models, we can actually move on to what we really want to do. Save, try again. No. I think you're wrong. Yep. So try again. Okay, I've just noticed we had that. Okay, let's go. Alright, so one failed, which is should require expiration context. Okay. Might be related to how we're using. Yep. So we need to bring in validation error for our submodule, and then damn it, I've reached our message limit again. Bloody annoying. Okay, let's just run that quickly. Oh, actually, we need to update the test. Copy. Run again. Actually, it says until 3 p.m., so validation error is not defined. I'm going to bring that in. Run again. Interesting, still fails. So some other issue happening there. Let's go to source.test.js. Same issue because I haven't taken these out. So save. Just need to add in now before each. Right, run again. They all passed, and then let's run tag. Same damn thing. Keep forgetting. But we need it before each. Alright. Alright, happy days, they all passed. We just need to fix that one on the note, which I can't do because it's my lunch break now and we've run out of messages now until the afternoon. and I don't have much time anyway, so I wouldn't be able to do much more on this. But what I was hoping to get to in this video, but we didn't quite really, is set up the models. Then let's use our new approach for how we ask Claude to create new functionality. And to do that, what we're going to leverage is our user stories that we built with AI and the functionality. So we're going to say, hey, we want to create the ability to add a new add a new note. And we're going to feed it the user story and the functionality and tell it what endpoint to create. We're going to do that in the same fashion that we've done previously, where we're going to have a components folder, and in the components folder, we're going to have very specific files. We're going to write that code, then we're going to write the test for that code, and hopefully with that approach, it's all going to work nicely. Now, the one level of complexity I think that we're going to run into is that we have this auth backend as a submodule, so it's not always fully aware of what's happening there, but hey, that is what it is. For now, I think we've made a good start, so I'll wrap the video here and I'll catch you a little bit later. Okay, much later in the day, and I just want to hopefully keep this brief and see if we can get this test to fail. So we're going to say this test in note.test.js still fails for this reason. Looking at it, we compare here, it's saying to be instance of mongoose.error.validation error, whereas in the other time when we've used this, we've kind of said to throw. So I'm gonna ask and say previously in other tests when we have had to check for validation error, this is how we approach it. Should we do something similar? Let's refresh so I can get the chat. Come on. Alright, so pull this over here and go to note, and it should fail to save note without required fields is what we need to update. Field. It stays the same. So this changes. Links validation. Timestamps. Cool, let's run that. Now we did change a bit more code than I was expecting there, because we only had one test that was failing before, so hopefully it still failed. So, what's this choose style thing? That's interesting. I don't know. So note. Validation error. Okay, and then it's added this in instead. Updated this. Save that. Okay. And then in the test cases, should require save, run. Awesome. Happy days. So we're getting all of the tests now passing for note, source, and tag. What we can do now, not right now, but in the next video, is move on to testing the new approach that I want to do to create new functionality and test in a logical and sequential manner. Catch you in the next one.